outside of our control, with factories being shut down, shipping and receiving being shut down. And all those things are slowly starting to open up, but it's backlogged. So it's going to take us a little while to get back up to full speed. I think the biggest issue for us is in terms of new business. I think that's where we're seeing most of the damage to our industry. Interior design is such a personal business. And so to try to make those connections with Zoom calls, emails, FaceTime, it's just not the same as being on site with a potential client and being able to walk through vision for their space. And I think in general, people are just hesitant to move forward because the future is so uncertain, whether it's economically, politically, you name it.
Gotcha. So what do you think has been some of the biggest challenges for you or other people in your industry?
I think, like I said, to make new connections with people and build, continue to develop new business for sure. Kind of keep, and also I guess to keep clients aware of what's going on in terms of the slowdown in process, and not letting it drag out too far where we lose those leads.
Gotcha. So where do you see Connecticut in 2020? We've asked this question. We've gotten a whole mix of different answers. From yourself, selfishly, where do you see the designer industry at the end of 2020?
It's funny. A lot of the people I've spoken to, both professionally and personally, I think we're holding out hope that schools were going to open tomorrow. And should that have happened, we might have felt the light at the end of the tunnel getting a little bit closer. And while I think deep down we all knew that that was pretty unlikely, there was still some hope there. Now that they've officially closed the schools for the rest of the year, and now they're starting to close camps, even push back the barbers and hair salons, I think that we're sort of settled in for the long haul, at least the next 8 weeks, if not for the rest of the summer. But I think the bright spots are that we are slowly reopening. The public spaces are open, of course, with stipulations.
What advice do you have for anybody out there going through this? Or do you have any fun stories you want to share with the attendees as we conclude?
Sure. I just think it's really important for us to take the time during the slowdown to brainstorm and come up with ways that we can pivot our businesses in order to move forward and what makes sense for our lives now that we're all working from home and teaching from home. And, we have a lot on our plate right now. So it's finding what works for everyone.
Gotcha.